Senator Tim Kaine Michael Kaine Iran resolution supporters fear impeachment will put it on back burner. House War Powers sponsor expects to take up Senate version of resolution sends. Kaine, Lee, we should not be at war with Iran unless Congress authorizes it. Moore, DBA, said on Saturday that he wanted his GOP colleagues in the Senate to treat President Trump. Donald John Trump says his advice to impeachment defense team is, just be honest. Trump expands tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. CNN's Axelrod says impeachment didn't come up until 80 minutes into focus group Moore's trial with, at least, the seriousness that they would treat a traffic court case.
During an interview with MSNBC host Ari Melber, Kaine remarked on his desire to have his Republican counterparts in the Senate request evidence and call new witnesses for testimony.
The senator talked about his experience as a lawyer, stating that no matter the case and its severity, there have always been witnesses and related documents involved in a trial.
I tried cases for 17 years as a civil rights lawyer, and I had cases in every court from the Traffic Division of Richmond General District Court to the United States Supreme Court, and there is no case that I ever tried, to a judge or jury, that didn't have witnesses and documents, Kaine said.
All I want from my Republican colleagues is that they treat the matter of an impeachment trial of the President of the United States with at least the same degree of seriousness as they would get if they were in the Traffic Division of Richmond, he said.
The question still remains whether the Senate will call new witnesses to the impeachment trial to testify. In the Republican-controlled Senate, it will be unlikely that lawmakers vote in favor of calling new witnesses, as Democratic senators would need 4 GOP votes.
Currently, sends. Susan Margaret Collins Schiff sparks blowback with head on a pipeline. Schiff closes Democrats' impeachment arguments with emotional appeal to remove Trump. Democrats feel political momentum swinging to them on impeachment. Maine, Lisa Ann Murkowski Schiff sparks blowback with head on a pipeline. Democrats feel political momentum swinging to them on impeachment. Nadler calls Trump a dictator. On Senate floor Moore, Alaska, and Mitt Romney Willard, Mitt Romney overnight defense veterans group seeks Trump apology for comments on brain injuries. Pentagon says dozens of troops suffered traumatic injuries after attack. Trump unveils Space Force logo. Lindsey Graham will oppose subpoena of Hunter Biden. Senators push Pentagon on Syria strategy after withdrawal uproar. Soleimani strike. Moore, Utah, could be among those moderate Republicans to swing.
Recently, Romney said that it was likely he would vote to call on witnesses, though he said he would like to hear all of the opening arguments before deciding.
The Senate impeachment trial of the president began Tuesday and went on until Saturday.
The trial will pick up again on Monday, and though it's unclear when exactly the trial will conclude, Trump's allies have shown a preference for a quick trial without witnesses, which could end as soon as next week.